Hello and greetings to everyone. We have the following question to answer. It says, given the score of 11 students in a maths test as 4, 5, 4, 11, 13, 10, 17, 13, 10, 11, 3. Find question A, the median. When we talk of the median, it is the middle number that divides the data into two equal parts. First thing, we are going to start by arranging the given numbers in ascending order or descending order. So let's arrange the data. Here to start, for me, I'll arrange them in ascending order. That is from the smallest to the biggest. The smallest number is 3, and 3 occurs just once. The next is 4, which occurs twice. Next is 5, which occurs just once. After 5, we have 10, which occurs twice. After 10, we have 11, which occurs twice. After 11, we have 13, which occurs twice. And lastly, we have 17, which occurs once. Let's count to see if the number of observations are the same as what we have been doing in the question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Next thing, we have to identify the middle number. For us to locate the middle number, we are going to count 5 observations, since we have 11 observations in total. So the middle number will be at the seed position. That means we have 5 observations before the middle number and 5 observations after the middle number. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the seed number. We count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the middle number. It divides the data into two equal parts. So here I'll write Q2, which is the median. Question A, median Q2 is simply equal to 10. So we are done with question E. Question B, the mode. When we talk of the mode, we are simply referring to that observation that occurs the highest number of times. We are simply referring to that number that has the highest frequency. Looking at the data, you will see that the number 4 occurs twice, the number 10 occurs twice, the number 11 occurs twice, and the number 13 occurs twice. This 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers, they have an equal number of frequency. Their frequencies are the same because they occur twice. So in this case, our mode will simply be equal to, we have 4 modes. We have first one, which is 4, the number 4. We have 10. We have 11. And lastly, we have 13. So we have 4 modes. Next, for C says we should find the mean. The mean is denoted as x bar, and for us to get the mean, you simply make use of the formula. We sum the number of observations we sum the observations, then we divide by the number of observations. In this case, we are going to make use of a symbol stands for summation. That means you add all these numbers we have here, then you divide by the number of times you see them. Let's continue. This will give us our x bar, which is the mean. Another name for mean is average, which is equal to 3 plus 4. 4 occurs 2 times, plus 2 times 4, plus 5 occurs only once, plus 10 occurs twice, so 2 times 10, plus 11 occurs twice, 2 times 11, plus 13 occurs twice, 2 times 13, plus 17, which occurs only once. Then we divide by the number of observations. The number of observations we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We divide by 11. And this will give us 3 plus 2 times 4 gives us 8, plus 5 plus 20 plus 22 plus 2 times 13 gives us 26 plus 17 all over 11 over 11, which will be equal to, if we take 3 plus 8, 3 plus 8 gives us 11, 11 plus 5 gives us 16, 16 plus 20 gives us 36, 36 plus 22 plus 26 plus 17. Let's perform the addition. 6 plus 2 gives us 8. 8 plus 6 gives us 14. 14 plus 7 gives us 21. So we are going to write down 1, we carry 2. 3 plus 2 gives us 5. 5 plus 2 gives us 7. 7 plus 1 gives us 8. 8 plus 2 gives us 10. So this will simply give us 101 divided by 11. And this will give us, if we make use of a calculator, 101 divided by 11 will be equal to, in this case, I will give the answer to 2 decimal places. We are simply going to obtain 9.18. So this will be the mean. Then the next part of the question says we should find the interquartile range. The interquartile range for D, we know that the interquartile range is simply equal to the upper quartile which is denoted by using cure 3 minus the lower quartile which is denoted by using cure 1. Now we need to locate the lower quartile and the upper quartile. So we are going to take, since we have succeeded in getting the median, which divides the data into two equal halves. We are going to take the first half and we divide the first half into two equal halves, two equal parts. So this will give us here we have how many? We have 5 observations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to locate the middle number. The middle number will simply be at the third position. So 1, 2. This is the third position. 1, 2. So this is our middle number here. So this is our lower quartile. This is Q1. Next, we need now to get the upper quartile. We are going to divide the upper numbers which are above the median. We are going to locate the middle number. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 observations. So the middle number will simply be at the third position. So if we count 1, 2, this is the third position. 1, 2. So this is the middle number. So this is our upper quartile. Q3. So this will give us Q. The interquartile range should simply be Q3. Q3 is 13 minus the lower quartile, which is 4. 13 minus 4 gives us 9. So the interquartile range is 9. And the interquartile range simply tells us how spread the data is. Next, we are to calculate the variance. We need the variance. For us to easily calculate the variance, we are going to start by drawing a table. First, we have the observation for the first column, X. Call this a frequency distribution table. Next, we have the frequency denoted by F, the number of times you can see that particular number observation. Next, we need XF. Multiply the observation by the frequency. Next, we need the deviation G, which is equal to X minus X bar. Next, we need the deviation squared, X minus X bar squared. Then next, we need the deviation squared times the frequency, which is simply equal to X minus X bar squared times F. Firstly, we are going to start with the first observation, which is 3. We arrange the data in ascending order, so we have to write down 3. 3 occurs only once. Next, if we take 3 times 1, it remains 3. Next, we need the deviation. Remember, we have our X bar, which is the mean. We calculated the mean. Our mean is equal to 9.18. So for us to get the deviation here, we are simply going to take 3. X here is 3. 3 minus 9.18, which is equal to negative 6.18. So next we are going to square 6.18. Squaring 6.18, this will give us 38.1924. Next, we are going to multiply the deviation squared by the frequency, remains the same, 38.1924. Next, we go now to the next observation, which is 4. Number 4 occurs twice. I'll write down 2 here for the frequency. We take 4 times 2 is 8. Next, we need now the deviation. 2 minus 9.18 gives us negative 7.18. Next, we have to square negative 7.18. This will give us 51.5524. Next, we have to multiply the division squared by the frequency. We will take 51.5524 times the frequency, which is 2 times 2, it gives us 103.1048. We go now to the next observation. The next observation we have the 5. 5 occurs only once, so 5 times 1 remains 5. Next, we need the deviation. We take 5 minus 9.18 gives us negative 4.18. Next, we need the deviation squared. Negative 4.18 squared gives us 17.4724. Next, we take the deviation squared times the frequency. The frequency is 1, remains the same. Next, we go now to the next data, the next number, which is 10. 10 occurs twice. So 10 times 2 gives us 20. Next, we have to get the deviation. So we are going to take 10 minus 9.18, which is equal to 0.82. Next, we need now the deviation squared. 0.82 times 0.82 is equal to 0.6724. Next, we are going to multiply the deviation squared by the frequency. So multiply that result by 2. It gives us 1.3448. Next, we move now to the next value, which is 11. And 11 occurs twice. So here 2. 11 times 2 gives us 22. Next thing, we have to get the deviation. So we are going to take 11. We are going to take 11 minus 9.18, which simply gives us 1.82. Next, we need now the deviation squared. We are going to square 1.82, which gives us 3.3124. Next, we are going to multiply the deviation squared by the frequency. So we are going to multiply that number by 2, which gives us 6.6248. Now we move to the next observation, which is 13. 13 occurs twice. Next, we need xf. 13 times 2 will give us 26. Next, we need the deviation. So 13, we're going to take 13 minus 9.18, which is simply equal to 3.82. Next, we need the deviation squared. So 3.82 squared, which is equal to 14.5924. Next, we need the deviation squared times the frequency. So we're going to take this number and multiply by 2 times 2. It gives us 29.1848. Next, we move now to the last observation, which is 17. Draw this line. 17 occurs once. xf will give us 17 times 1, which is 17. Next, we need the deviation. 17 minus 9.18 is simply equal to 7.82. Next, we need the deviation squared. 7.82 squared will give us 61.1524. Next, we need the deviation squared times the frequency. So if you multiply this number by 1, it remains the same. We are going to draw two horizontal lines as such. Here, if we look now for summation f simply be equal to, we are going to add all the values we have under the frequency column. 1 plus 2 plus 1. So we know this is 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. It must be equal to the total number of students. Next, we need xf. We need summation xf. Summation xf will give us 3 plus 8 plus 5 plus 20 plus 22 plus 26 plus 17, which is equal to 101. So summation, this symbol you see stands for addition. Summation xf is simply equal to 101. And next, we need d squared, summation d squared f. We need this summation, which is the same as the sum of x minus x bar squared times the frequency. So this will simply be equal to, we are going to add all these values. We are going to take 38.1924 plus 103.1048 plus 17.4724 plus 1.3448 plus 6.6248 plus, we are here now, plus 29. 1848 plus 61.1524, which gives us 257.0764. Now we can proceed to find the variance. You know the variance. The variance is denoted by using this symbol sigma squared. You know the variance is simply given by take summation x minus x bar squared f times f divided by the total number of observations, which is summation f. So this will be equal to, summation x minus x bar squared f is simply equal to 257.0764 all over summation f is equal to 11. So we have to perform this division. Let's perform the division using our calculator. It gives us the number 23. I'll give it to 2 decimal places, 23.7. So this is our variance. Come on, to 2 dp. Next, we are done with question E. Next, we are going out to question F, which says we should find the standard deviation. The standard deviation is simply denoted as sigma. Is simply equal to the square root of the variance, which is the same as the square root of this fraction, this summation x minus x bar squared f all over summation f. So this will simply be equal to the square root of, remember, our variance to 2 decimal places is 23.37. So this will simply be approximately, let's take the square root of that answer. Take the square root of 23.37. Root to 2 decimal places, it gives us 4.83. 4.83. So this is our standard deviation. I will underline the answer. We are done with the solution.